Annie Klaff here with new prospect Brandon Butterworth, who just came over in that big lump deal trade from the Padres in exchange for Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano at the deadline. So thanks so much for taking the time.
Yeah, of course.
And basically just walk me through that process of getting the call and being told that you were going to a new club.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much I was doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, getting ready for a game. I was honestly hitting BP as well, and I got the call from our farm director. Our manager called me over and told me that I was being acquired in a major league trade with the Orioles. And when he first said it, I kind of thought he was joking around. I was kind of, I kind of laughed at him for a second until, I kind of realized he was being for real. And then it all kind of sank into my mind that, this is actually happening.
Does it help at all knowing that you have 5 other guys with you that are doing the same exact thing?
Yeah, of course. It's always good knowing somebody when you're coming over. I knew Tyson from my draft class, which is good. The others that came, they're still in my draft class, but they're in the other levels, so I didn't really get to see them a lot this year. But I was for sure close with Tyson. I got to see him a lot.
How has your experience been with this new Orioles organization so far?
It's been awesome. The guys are awesome. The manager's awesome. Coaches, coordinators, everybody. They're all welcoming, and it's definitely helped me get acclimated.
Roberto Mercado did just tell us that, he really loves your energy and the speed that you bring on the base paths and also on defense. For you, just knowing how much the Orioles value defensive versatility and just energy as well, how do you feel like you can fit into that mold?
Yeah, basically just what he said. I bring a lot of energy to games, and, I feel like with me playing multiple positions, it's definitely helped. So, I'm always there with whatever. It doesn't matter. He puts me in the lineup, center field, short, second, I'm always there to help.
Are there any guys at the big league level right now for the Orioles that you look up to and be like, okay, I could kind of be like that guy?
I would say, Jackson Holiday. He's a little bit younger than me, but, watching him, the way he carries his business, the way he handles stuff, he handles like a big leaguer. Going through struggles, going through triumphs, all that, he handles it the right way.
For you, necessarily, obviously, it's still early with a new club, but what have you been working on specifically, or what do you foresee yourself working on with this organization?
Just the same thing, getting better at everything each and every day. Bettering my mentality, bettering the physical stuff, hitting, offense, base running. I feel with baseball, there's not just one thing to work on. I feel like it's everything every day.
Specifically at the plate, what is one thing that you would say you were working on?
I'd say swing decisions here. They handled the swing decisions differently with the Padres, and here they kind of look at it more in depth, which is good. So being able to talk with the hitting coordinators and hitting coaches here, it's helped a lot.
What have you noticed for what they're teaching you in depth in terms of those swing decisions?
Just during batting practice, swing at the right pitches, getting the pitches that you want in your zone, and not expanding just because the pitcher wants you to expand, pretty much.
Awesome. Well, Brandon, thanks so much for taking the time. Good luck with the new club.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.